The Buggy Bunch did not start with a plan or a strategy. It was just 4 girls that had a deep desire to share Jesus with moms in our community. We kept meeting young moms that were kind of in the same stage of life that we were in, and the more that we got to speak with them, we realized that not only were they lonely and just were searching, that they definitely didn't have the hope of Jesus Christ. So when the organization first started, within the first 6 months, we kind of organized care groups. It was just a way for us to keep up with all the women. The organization was growing so fast that it was hard to keep up.
I love the leadership opportunities and the growth opportunities for girls who come into the Buggy Bunch. The organization is so structured. They're so friendly and, inviting you to this, these things. And so I would go and I'd look over what they were doing, their agendas, and everything was spelled out. If you wanted to take part in something, there were jobs to do, and the steps were mapped out, which I love because it's easy.
The mission of the Buggy Bunch is clear: to bring moms into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ, ultimately preparing them for outreach and discipleship. And every mom that is a part of our organization knows our mission statement. It's at the bottom of every email, it's posted on our website, on our Facebook page, and every newsletter that we send. We live out our mission statement. We love people so that they can ultimately be brought to their knees where they fall in love with Jesus.
My favorite thing about the Buggy Bunch is probably the relationships I've made. A lot of my friends in the Buggy Bunch aren't Christians, but they're seeking, and they want to know about God, and they're very honest about that, which I think is really cool.
One of the biggest leadership initiatives that I've initiated in our church under the direction of God is built exactly on how we've been treated and embraced by the Buggy Bunch. I don't want people to come into our church and feel like they're not a part.
I know what to do with myself because there's a need. I've been there. I have the experience that they're going through now. And so I can sometimes just be there and say, I know, I remember, it's really hard not to get any sleep. But you're going to make it. I made it, you will too. And sometimes it's just that simple. And sometimes it feels like they're holding on to you like a lifeline, like those words are life to them. That speaks volumes to them, just to know you've been there and you'll hold their hand a little bit. And it matters to them. It makes a difference.
It takes a lot of work to plan all the events that the Buggy Bunch has. Mommy and me groups, fitness classes, picnics, play groups. The only reason that we have all of these events is so that we can reach moms that do not currently have a relationship with the Lord. It gives us access to moms that we would normally not have access to. So if I invite a mom to church, she would probably say no. But if I invited her to a fitness class, she'll say yes.
We have individuals from the Buggy Bunch that came to our church specifically because my wife or another Buggy Bunch member was there.
For the first time in their life, they feel supported and encouraged and accepted for exactly who they are, and they just keep coming back, and we keep loving them. And sometimes it takes a long time to break through just the hardened hearts. Some of these girls have gone through things that I could never imagine, and it just breaks your heart. the reason that I invest in the Buggy Bunch is because I see on a daily basis women's lives being changed for eternity.